In tonight's installment of the lies told by the City of Sedona, we're going to look at the lie in the FY27 budget that the expected cost of the city's future shared use paths is $13 million. Well, that's a particularly unbelievable number if you look at what the city's actually spent so far. $3 million on Thunder Mountain, $3 million on Andante, $2 million on Coffee Pot, $3 million on Dry Creek, probably $5.5 million all in on Stab Alley. And we don't even know the cost of the Forest Road path because you guys monkeyed with the numbers on that project and buried that information. From what information we can find in the budget, it seems pretty clear that the city spent at least $24 million in tax dollars on 10 miles of sidewalks. At that rate, you could build a new travel lane on 89A for a lower per mile cost. If we take these numbers and we extrapolate them to the 26 additional miles of path that staff want to build and account for inflation over the next 10 years, it looks pretty clear that the cost of that additional path is going to be in the range of $90 million. 90, not the 13 staff have in this year's budget under the item for future shared use paths. Now, that's $115 million in total for paths that most people probably won't use, all because of council's ideological fantasies and purity culture elitism. And these kind of decisions are deeply connected to the fact that this council and staff have no real interest in encouraging more biking in Sedona, or they would have done something about it. Most people in Sedona don't refrain from biking because there aren't paths. They refrain from biking because it's hard to push a bike up a hill if you're not one of the retired millionaires who can afford an e-bike. Now, council could have done something about this by taking a tiny portion of the money they're prepared to pour into the shared use pass system and set up an e-bike share program. That would have probably covered its costs in the long run and actually gotten people out of their cars. But that was too obvious a solution because this council isn't really interested in helping cycling. It's interested in virtue signaling and giving staff more projects to pad their resumes. Would it kill you people to stop lying?